Chapter 15, Mishnah 3. The Mishnah continues to discuss a woman who testified that her husband died. Usually, once a man dies, his wife may collect the money promised in her ksuba from his estate. This Mishnah cites a dispute whether a woman who testifies that her husband died may collect her ksuba based on that testimony. Beis Shammai say a woman who testifies that her husband died may remarry and she may collect her ksuba since she is believed that her husband is dead. She may collect her ksuba, which is a widow's right. But Beis Hillel say she may remarry, but she may not collect her ksuba. This is because the testimony of a wife is not usually a valid testimony. The sages allowed us to rely on her testimony only in order to allow her to remarry. However, in order to claim the ksuba, she has to produce two valid witnesses that her husband is dead, as for every matter of monetary law. Beis Shammai challenged Beis Hillel. Beis Shammai said to Beis Hillel, "You have permitted the serious matter of a forbidden relationship, i.e. allowing a married woman to remarry based on her testimony. Will you not rely on it to permit the less serious matter of money, i.e. granting her the ksuba? If her husband is actually alive, her remarriage is adultery, which is a forbidden relationship punished by karas. However, collecting the ksuba unlawfully involves only the less serious sin of theft. If we rely on her testimony to let her remarry, we should certainly rely on her testimony to let her collect the ksuba." Beis Hillel responded. Beis Hillel said to Beis Shammai, "We find that the brothers and other heirs of her husband cannot come into the inheritance of his property based on her word. Her husband's heirs cannot inherit his property unless two valid witnesses testify that he is dead. Thus, it is clear that even though her testimony is relied upon to let her remarry, it is not relied upon for matters of money. Therefore, her testimony cannot be relied upon to collect the ksuba." In reply, Beis Shammai give a different reason for their ruling that she can claim her ksuba based on her own testimony. Beis Shammai said to Beis Hillel, "But we could learn from the text of the ksuba document that a woman may collect the money of the ksuba based on her own testimony. For her husband writes to her in the ksuba, 'When you will be eligible to marry another man, you can take what is written for you in this document.' Thus, the collection of the ksuba depends on her ability to remarry, since when she testifies that her husband is dead, she is given permission to remarry. She can collect the ksuba as well." Beis Hillel then retracted their original ruling and began to rule like Beis Shammai.